In our lives, we often encounter the notion that strength is born out of necessity. Behind every strong person, there is a story that gave them no choice. This is a reminder that the strength we admire in others, and perhaps in ourselves, is frequently forged in the crucible of adversity. But what truly defines this journey of strength, I'll tell you, it's the power of our stories and the paths they lead us down, consciously or unconsciously. When we are conscious on our journey, aware of the struggles and pain we endure, we embark on a path towards healing. This conscious awareness allows us to face our challenges head on, understanding that each obstacle is an opportunity for growth. We become mindful of our responses, nurturing the resilience within and cultivating positive coping mechanisms. This awareness transforms our story into a source of empowerment. It allows us to rewrite the narrative, finding meaning in our experiences and emerging stronger and wiser. However, when we are unconscious on our journey, unaware or perhaps in denial of the pains that we're carrying, we may find ourselves trapped in unhealthy self-sabotaging habits. These unacknowledged stories can manifest as patterns of behaviour that undermine our well-being. We might find ourselves repeating the same mistakes, unable to break free from the cycle of negativity. This unconscious path often leads to diminished sense of self-worth and actually perpetuates a narrative of victimhood where we feel powerless against the tides of our experiences. The power of a story lies not only in its telling, but in our relationship with it. By bringing our stories into the light of consciousness, we can transform them from burdens into sources of strength. This process requires an immense amount of courage and vulnerability as it involves confronting the darkest parts of our journey. Yet it is through this confrontation that we actually find healing. We learn to embrace our past, not as a series of unfortunate events, but as integral parts of growth. This conscious engagement with our stories fosters resilience, self-compassion, self-love, and ultimately a profound inner strength. Conversely, when we shy away from our stories, allowing them to remain in the shadows of our consciousness, we relinquish our power. Unconscious stories control us in subtle yet profound ways, steering us towards behaviours and mindsets that are detrimental to our well-being. These stories can lead to self-sabotage, as I've said, where our unacknowledged pain drives actions that hinder our growth and bring forth suffering. It is a cycle that feeds on our lack of awareness, keeping us trapped in a state of disempowerment. So the journey of strength is intricately linked to the power of our stories. When we engage with our stories consciously, we harness their power from healing to growth, transforming adversity into strength. When we remain conscious of our stories, we risk falling into patterns of self-sabotage and disempowerment. So it is crucial to cultivate awareness, to face our stories with courage and compassion, and to use them as stepping stones towards a life of resilience and become far more empowered. This journey from pain to strength is my story, and it may be yours, but this is a journey we all have the power to undertake. I'll see you later.